Just about set to go now. And starting this one, Chris Sale.
Well, Sale's a strikeout pitcher, and the thing about it is he'll throw strikes early, but then start teasing the zones, and that's what the great ones do. You got to make sure you elevate him, get him out over the plate. That's the only way you're going to have a chance.
Ready to go now? Now it's the DH, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And
0-1's the count.
Swings through that.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now the number 2 hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike
0-1.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
1 out, base is empty. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams. Swinging a foul out of play. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. First pitch misses. And there's
That's
the ball.
outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
On the first.
He's out.
And that is that. Now it's the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
2-2
Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 3. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. And that's in the dirt. Messina, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking
1 ball,
guys.
1 strike.
This one in the air right field. Soler running hard to get it. Nabs it, and there's 2 down.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and you know he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Here's the third baseman, Scott Rowland. Line drive. And there's one away. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Chop back up the middle. Moore. Throws to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. This is Bryson Stott. That's a slider for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Rushing. Hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the second. And the batter now, Dalton Rushing. Messina back to work. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So up next, Christian Moore. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. And he chases a high fastball there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Good eye in
that pitch
spot.
is out.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Here's Byron Buxton. Inside, ball one. Buxton, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012.
1-1.
Rushing, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the
1 ball,
pitcher that he's
2 strikes.
willing to go after that pitch down in the zone.
Ball, that's
so
inside.
Perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
This ball's chopped on the ground. 1 and 6.
He's up.
On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. And we're back. Here's Adley Rutschman. That one fouled off.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Swings through that one for strike 1. Top of
0-1.
the third, no score. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Going back, he won't get there. That should be extra bases. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across.
Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now Ellie De La Cruz. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now here is Ted Williams. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. He's out. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And it is out of here. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And we're level. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Cam Smith will hit next.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
In the air, center field. Doyle makes his way towards it. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Samuel
Ball one, no
Basallo
strikes.
in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Check swing, and he went. And now it's even 1-1. In the air, right side. Soler gets under it. Makes the catch. That's out number 2. Back to the top of the lineup, Jordan Lawler, the next to hit. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Soler on the move towards the line. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Freddie Freeman. And that one fouled off.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at bats in that way. Boogie's, you know, just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. This one popped up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Now the third baseman, Scott Rowland. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Doyle
0-1.
swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Squirts away a little bit. Rowland, the base runner at first with one out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, right now this
0-1's
battery
the
is
count.
seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Basallo pulls that. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here is Seiya Suzuki. And that
Ball
skips in the dirt. Swung on, belted. Ranging back. And out of here. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1. And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. He's 0 for 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The next
Ball, that's
offering
out.
misses. And that's ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Filthy
0-1.
changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
One away with a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Left field, way back there. Gone. An absolute smash to left. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-1. Byron Buxton now at the plate. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike two.
0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch
Yep,
is
that ball went out.
outside. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. 2 outs, bases empty. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Doyle settles underneath it. He's got it, and that will end the inning. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman. Sale back to work. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Rushing makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Jorge Soler getting ready to hit. Doubled his first time. And ball one to the right fielder.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Ripped to short. Slings to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Fought off foul. Dominguez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 22 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
De La Cruz at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. In the dirt.
0-2 is the count.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. Out towards right center field. Jenkins ranging into the alley. Drops into the glove. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Cam Smith. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Rutschman on to first.
He's out.
Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. And now Samuel Basallo. First
Counts
offering
1-0.
misses badly for ball 1. Up the middle, De La Cruz. Throws to first
He's
in
out.
time. 2 gone now. So the batting order turns over. Jordan Lawler digs in now. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one's gone. He circles the bases, and they add a run. It's 5-1. Suzuki in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Ted Williams. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Moore in plenty of time to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here is Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 in this one. Late in the swing there.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. So digging in, Scott Rowland. 1 for 2.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Takes a little bit more confidence for the at bat.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2.
Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit, and that extends the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Which is the first. 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now at the plate, Walker Jenkins. Up the middle. Jump throw across his body.
Out.
Nicely done for the out. At the plate, Dalton Rushing. A changeup missing, and that's ball 1. And misses
Inside, ball 2.
Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. He's already homered in this game. On the inside corner for a strike. Roland. Over to stop for 1.
That's an out.
Over to first, but he beats
he's
it.
in there.
So up next, Byron Buxton. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
1-0.
Moore off of first with 2 away. Hard hit left side. They get the force, and that is that. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Devin Williams into the game. Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a screwball from time to time. High fly ball down the left field line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Rutschman now in the box.
0-1's the
comes
count.
up empty with a swing there.
Swing
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Well, the leadoff
0-2
man
is
gets
the
on.
count.
You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense.
0-1.
Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Hit in the air, left field, rushing. And out number 1 on the grab. So digging in, Jorge Soler. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. It's 5-3. Next to hit, Jason Dominguez. And
That's a ball.
Pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Come out, he missed 96 with that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Man at first with 1 gone. Now, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Now this
0-1.
team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way
balls,
to
2 strikes.
manufacture that run from first, it feels like really important to getting back into this ball game.
The throw to second is offline. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And here is Ted Williams. There goes Ellie. Tap foul at the plate.
One ball, 1
Now
strike.
a pitch out to defend against the squeeze, but nothing going on. Ground ball right side, could be 2. The throw to second.
Out.
What a
He's
double
out.
play that was. Inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Nick Kurtz. That one
Ball,
outside.
that's out.
And it's 1-0. Kopech, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for
Ball,
teams
that's
to string
outside.
stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike. It's 2-2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Williams makes the grab, 1 away. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, you know, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something
0-1's
bad
the
happens,
count.
because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
Swing and a miss.
And he's got deception in
0-2.
his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural
3.
flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
He swings and fouls one off. And the 0-1. And that
Ball,
one
1.
cutting but missing
I got
down
a ball,
low.
1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next
Ball,
pitch
that's it.
misses inside. And a count now even up. And that
3
one
balls,
missing
2
low.
strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. That'll make it out of here. All muscle to center field. It's 6-3. Jordan Lawler will hit next. And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball.
He's good.
He did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Suzuki now at the plate as he swings through strike
0-1.
one. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. On the ground to third. Rolling. They take the force out. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Jeff Hoffman on to pitch out of the pen here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Got to keep things
0-1's
airtight
the count.
defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Sends it to first, and Freeman is retired. And now it's going to be Scott Rowland. Just missed.
Ball one.
Hoffman goes 6
Ball
feet
one,
5
no strike.
inches. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter,
1-1.
and works in a sinker. Lawler zips it across.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Brenton Doyle 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Up the middle and base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And there's a foul ball. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 8th, stepping in, Walker Jenkins. Kopech back to work. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Soler going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dalton Rushing. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. So 2 down now, and here is Christian Moore. He's already homered here in this one. And swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there.
0-1.
That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult
one ball,
to pick
one
that
strike.
up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
2 down, nobody on. And
That's
now
ball
2 and 1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's carrying. Tattooed and gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 7-3. 2 outs. Nobody on. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's
Ball,
outside.
that's out.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-1. And that's a strike. That
Ball,
just
that's off the
misses.
plate.
New arm out of the bullpen, Billy Wagner.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball to the right side. Kurtz takes it to the bag. One up, one down. He's 2 outs away. Now it's the right fielder, Jorge Soler. Lifted in the air, out to left. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
On the ground. A dive. He's got it. Over to first. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Now here is Ellie De La Cruz. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And it's even up.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Strike 2.
1 ball.
Wagner
2
is
strikes.
just 1 strike away. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That one hit to right. And that is the ball game.
These hitters came to the yard today thinking one thing: launch mode. 6 home runs. Just an incredible offensive display today.